Hello, YouTube. We're back. It's, I guess, for now, the dad and the son. Say hi, son.
Hello.
So we're in the midst of these tutorials here. We're trying to show you how to do some Scratch. What is Scratch, by the way?
Scratch is sort of like programming for kids thing. It's like an easy version of programming. You use all these bricks and these different tabs to make these sprites here do different things.
Are you over explaining already? Did you say?
No.
No? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so that's what these Scratch is. You just use all these bricks to make these sprites do
Okay, wait, you
do
know what I
different
would have
things.
said?
Over explain.
No, you know what I said?
What?
I would have said it's a thing to help kids learn about programming. Period. No?
Yeah.
Maybe somewhere between yours and mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in the last
Oh,
two
you're
parts,
still going on.
we've
You're not done?
made
Oh, okay, go ahead.
made it do this, just go up
Make
and
it.
down constantly.
Right. So
made it do
our thing
this.
is called Keep Up 9, right? Or
Yeah.
your original is called Keep Up 9.
Yeah.
So the last, we have two parts. This is the third part. So the last two parts. By the second part, we showed you how to animate the ball.
Yeah.
And what?
And in the first part we got it moving like this. We got
Yeah.
the paddle moving so it follows your mouse.
And the bouncing too, right? You got the direction.
Oh yeah, and the direction.
Yeah.
And
Okay, so, yeah, go ahead.
and using this variable here called direction.
Overexplain. No. Okay. So today, what we want to do really is, oh, I forgot to introduce. We have our dust can.
Yeah.
See the dust can? There's our dust can. Let's see. We can't see it. You should be able to see. Ah, there's the dust can. Hi, Dusky. Dusky. Oh. All right. So hope you enjoyed dust can as much as we do. Hi, dust can. Give you something to look at. Someday she'll learn programming too. Okay. So right. So part 3 this time is going to be kind of a complicated part, huh?
Yeah.
Do you even understand it?
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay. What we want to do here. Go ahead. Make it bounce again.
What we want.
What we want to do is we want to show you how to make it bounce like a real ball, like gravity. Like it falls faster and it gets slower at the top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's see what thing changes the speed anyways of the ball. Okay. So why don't you see that number 7 is change y by 7 times direction. So direction is just whether it's going up or down, right?
Yeah.
It's -1 or -1.
Yeah.
So if we change that number 7, go ahead and change it. Whatever you want. Uh-oh. And we do that. It's going to be, oh my gosh.
It's gonna
okay.
go really
It's
fast.
going to go nuts, right? Right. Okay, change it to something really slow.
You go really
That's
slow.
Okay, but it's always the same speed, right?
Mhm.
So what do we want it to do? We want it to do what? We
want
want to
it-
start slow.
Yeah.
And
get faster when it hits the paddle, and then when it hits the paddle, it starts going, it starts slowing down.
start slowing down, right? So the closer it is to the paddle, we want it to be faster, and the closer it is to the top, we want it to be slower, right?
Yeah.
So that means we need that 1. Where's that 1? We
Here.
need that area to be changing all the time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's first of all let's make that a variable. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll call it speed, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So part 1 is to make a speed variable, and we'll leave it up there visible so you can see it. Yeah. Now we need to set an initial speed, right? So what do we do that?
We
When
do
we
it
start our game, we want our speed to be set to something because 0 just won't move at all.
just before the forever, but and the wait 0.05 seconds.
Right? Okay. All right. So we're setting all our stuff up when we click the green flag, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that. Let's set our speed. Initial speed, I guess, our beginning speed.
Speed 2,
Whatever you want.
7.
Okay, 7. Great. Okay. Now, why don't we make a little comment? Let's show them how to do that.
Yeah.
We'll call it set beginning speed or set initial speed or something like that. Set starts on S. Oh, there's an E in there. Set. Start.
Speed.
With a D. Ooh, what a good speller. Taught you well. The public education system. Okay, so now we got set speed. Did you hit the flag?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, right. what did we forget to do?
We forgot to drag this speed into the change y
That's
by.
right. That's right. Okay. So now it's going to be set to whatever you want. So now you can just set the thing above, right? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Set your speed.
So I could change it to 30 really quick.
Yeah, and then hit the flat cut. Woo. All right. Now, can you click over to our cheat sheet? Let's see what we're doing. All right. So this is a little bit of an unconventional approach to velocity or gravity. You'll find other tutorials that explain probably the right way
Yeah.
where you calculate velocity. But I think we're going to do a simple, an alternative version, but kind of a simpler version. Hopefully, it's kind of understandable.
Yeah.
It can get a little bit complicated, can't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so let's go back to our tutorial. Okay, so basically what we wanted, remember we wanted the speed to change. You want to set that back down to something?
Yeah. Set
Normal?
it back down to 7.
Crazy. Take it easy. Crazy. All right. All right. So what we want to do is we're going to what I call normalize the ball position. What does that mean? What does it mean to normalize something?
It means to make
If
it
you stop
so.
eating, if you stop eating candy, would that be normalized? Would you be normal?
No.
How would I normalize you?
You would make it so its value around from 0 to 1.
If I gave you a comb, would that make you more normal?
No.
Because your hair wouldn't be so crazy? Huh?
No.
No? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. What if I stopped you eating ice cream? That'd make you more normal, wouldn't it?
No.
Oh my gosh. How can I make you more normal?
I'm already normal.
Okay. Well, anyways, in programming thing,
Yeah.
normalize, I mean, we take some range of numbers and we make it from 0 to 1. So let's just,
Yeah.
instead of use the fancy, just so you know the term normalize, let's just use the term cram into 0 to 1. Something
Yeah.
like that? Okay. All right. So let's do that. Make a variable.
Yep.
Okay. And we'll say cram 0, 1. Oh, I don't think you can use spaces. Can you use spaces?
Yeah.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
If you're normal, would you say the same thing?
Yeah. Because I am
I
normal.
normalized you? Okay. Cram 0, 1. Oh. Okay. So we're going to cram 0, 1. All right. So what we want to make between 0 and 1, because this will help. I
Yeah.
promise you this will help a lot, is the Y position of the ball. Okay?
Yeah.
So the top we want it to be 0, don't we? And
Mhm.
the bottom we want it to be 1.
Yeah.
Or when it hits the paddle we want it to be 1.
Yeah.
Okay? So right now, will you stop it? Will you stop the ball?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. So right now at the top, well, we already know the top, it says start ball at top, and that's Y is 150, right?
Yeah.
So at the very top, Y equals 150. And then as it goes down, what happens to Y?
Y
less?
goes to yes. Yeah.
Okay. You want to drag, it goes down to, it says touching sprite, but let's see. Go ahead, drag it down, drag it down, drag it down. Goes down to about negative, what?
79.
Okay. Why don't we drag it all the way down to, no, sorry. Drag it all the way down to the middle of the paddle. Something like that. That's about where it hits. Yeah, negative 100, 110, something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have 150 plus another 110, right? So it travels. Okay, so if we want to make, sorry, this is getting, if we want to cram that into, normalize that, cram into 0 to 1. Oh, let's talk a little bit about why we're doing this.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, because we want it to be slower at the top and faster at the bottom,
Yeah.
right? So if you have something, if it's 0 at top and if it's 1 at the bottom, we can make it faster and slower. We can use some kind of multiplication
Yeah.
kind of thing. Okay, well, we'll show you how that works, okay? Maybe this is more complicated than the traditional way, but that's all right. All right, so if we want to make cram 0, 1, 0 at the top, what do we need to do? Let's put, right above the change Y, let's put a set cram 0, 1 to something.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. So we're gonna change this. So we're gonna make this set it to, and then we're gonna make it. Let's set an operator in there.
Yep.
Let's do a minus.
Yeah.
Okay. Show them that nifty trick. You can change the operators.
If you had just grabbed the wrong one, you could just easily change it by a simple right click.
Right click. Exactly. Okay. Now what what we're changing is we're changing the Y position, right?
Yeah.
Of the ball. Okay.
Yeah.
So once you find that, you're gonna do the Y position. Very good. We're gonna make that at the very top. It's 150, right?
Yeah.
So let's make it minus. Let's give it a little leeway so it doesn't go to a negative number. Let's do minus 155.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that will make it a negative number, right? Is that what we want? That goes pretty much to 0 almost.
Yeah, it goes pretty much.
Oh, right. We want to keep it a negative. Okay. So it goes between 0 and what is that? Negative 200. So here's a thing for you.
Yeah.
Right before it bounces.
Mhm.
Right as it's bouncing, hit stop. Let's see if you can do it. Oh, too early. Okay. Go ahead. See if you can do this.
Can I?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So negative 257. Okay. Let's do 260. So we have 0 to 260. We have to turn that into 0 to 1. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll drive for a second. Let's show an easy way to do that. Is to just take, oh, hello, Dusk. An easy way to do that is to take the number 1 and divide it by the total amount that you want to change it by. Okay?
Yeah.
So if we do it, what do we say, 260?
Yep.
260. Oops. 260. And then we're going to hit
Let's see, you only did
equals.
60.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No, we'll make mistakes. 260.
Yeah.
Equals. So we have a 0.0038. Okay?
So 004. So 0.004. Around.
Yeah, we can do that. We can make it. We can be accurate, can't we, for once?
Yeah.
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 What's with you? What are you against accuracy?
I don't
Huh?
have anything
Why
against
do you
that.
want to round up so much, huh?
It makes it
Round
easier.
up, huh?
Makes it easier.
Yeah. You sure? If you get paid, they want to round down your salary,
I wouldn't mind them rounding up or not.
your
Rounding
candy
down.
consumption. What's Dusk doing?
Yeah.
Dusk, do you want things rounded down? Oh, you're just resting. She's just resting. Is she just resting?
Yeah.
Just resting. Okay, so 0038. Okay, so all we do is simply multiply that. So we're gonna put another operator. Go ahead.
Yep.
Go ahead, operator. Times, okay, and then pop that y position in the first bit. All right. So first it's gonna subtract 155 to get between 0 and 260, and then we're gonna multiply it by what?
0.0038.
0. Okay.
Oh no.
That's all right. You make mistakes. I don't make mistakes, but you can make mistakes. Okay, so let's see what happens to the cram 01. Let's see what happens to the cram 01.
Yeah.
Hey, let's see. Okay, it's hard to see right now, but it's looking like it's staying between essentially 0, -0, -1. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, and we just want to make that number positive. So if we multiply that by -0.0038, remember a positive times a negative.
Yep.
Oh, no, just put a little negative sign in front of it.
Oh yeah.
If you positive times a negative becomes a positive. You don't have to retype the whole thing. It's a little dash. That's the negative sign. Okay, now we got a 0 to 1.
Yeah.
0 to, oh, it does go a little bit negative. So let's do. Should we make that number bigger than -155 or smaller? I can't.
Should make it
Bigger. Let's make it bigger.
bigger.
Oops.
Please. I don't know.
What are you doing? It's broken. You broke
No,
it. You broke it.
it's fine.
You broke it. We gotta end this series now. You broke it.
Ah.
Ah. 160. That much now. It's good to keep it positive because there you go.
Yeah, it's not going to.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Okay. Alright, so now we have the normalized value, or the cram into 0 to 1, the value. So what good is that? What good is that?
It just makes it easier to manage.
Ah.
It's a lot easier to manage for 0 to 1 instead of 0 to, what was it, 200 and something, 260?
Right, okay. That's right, because what we want, right, is we want the speed to slow down as it gets close to the top, and to speed up as it gets close to the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay? So I think all we need to do now is just multiply our speed by that cram 01, or that normalized number. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so you do it. Hey,
Yeah.
Do it. Do it. Make it happen. Make it so. Wait, what?
Wait.
You're breaking it. What? Do it.
So where do you put this? You put this.
That's me. I don't know. No, keep that. Oh no! You're breaking everything. No, I'm kidding. Okay, yeah, no. Right? No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave that there. Remember, we just want to multiply the speed. You can look at the cheat sheet.
Yeah.
Multiply the speed. See, multiply the speed by
Oh yeah.
the 0 to 1 number.
Yeah.
So then the speed will be really low at the top because it's close to 0. What are you doing?
1 second. Sorry.
Yeah.
Times
Yeah,
speed. Oh,
sorry.
plus
Sorry's
2
right, pal.
plus 1.
Sorry's right, pal. We're trying to teach folks stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Right? How can we teach folks stuff? No, I'm kidding. No, look. Sorry. Wait, go back. First, we want to multiply speed by the cram 0, 1. That's what we want.
Yeah.
So, no. What are you doing? Okay, take the little. No, wait. What? You're blowing my mind in a bad way now. You see where it says speed times direction? Pull that whole thing out of there. No, the whole thing. No. Yeah, down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, pull it out. Yeah. Okay. But we want, it says speed times direction.
Mm-hmm.
We want speed times, oh, that's why. We want speed times cram 0, 1. You see?
Yeah.
Okay, so take that direction out, then cram 0, 1. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and then change y by speed times cram 0, 1. But
Yep.
then times direction. So take
Mhm.
that back out, and then we want to times it by direction. There you go. So first we want to times it by cram 0, 1, and then we want to times it by direction. You see?
Yep.
So it gets faster on the way down, it gets slow on the way up.
Yeah.
Okay? Perfect, huh?
Yep.
And then when it gets to a certain point, it changes direction.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, it's kind of slow, right? So let's see
Yeah.
what happens when we speed it up.
Speed 20.
Nice. And it's
There.
a nice bounce. Isn't that nice?
Yep.
So it's faster at the bottom and slower at the thing. So again,
Yeah.
this is kind of untraditional. I mean, I suppose when you're learning like physics in college and stuff like that, you'll use things like velocity, and use things like gravity or something like that.
Yeah.
But this is another way of doing it. I think it works pretty good. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice little bounce. Okay, awesome. Actually, that wasn't so bad. I thought it would be a lot more difficult than it was. Was it
Yeah.
a lot more difficult? Do you even understand it?
Yeah, I
What you're
do.
doing? You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, explain it to me.
So
Like I'm a 2-year-old.
so you want
That
to,
was dust.
because it's going from
Like I was a
260
shark
from
day.
0 to 260. You want to make
I
that
was
a lot
careless chihuahua.
a lot easier to manage.
Like I was
So
a one-eyed gecko.
so you want to cram it into 0. It's from 0 to 1.
Excuse me? I don't understand. What? I don't understand.
So it's moving up and down at the same speed constantly. But
Yeah.
first you want it so you can make the numbers easier to handle instead of being it from
Wait. I don't understand.
ah
So wait. So it's at the same speed. It's bouncing at the same speed. That's where we started with, right?
Yeah.
But now, what do we actually want to achieve?
you want to achieve it so it's slower at the top and faster at the bottom.
Now I understand. So faster at the bottom, slower at the top.
Yeah.
So it looks like a real bouncing ball, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so we need to be constantly changing what?
Constantly changing the speed.
That's right.
How
So
fast
the
it's
speed
going.
can't just be one set number, right?
No.
It's got to be bigger at the bottom,
Yeah.
and it's got to be smaller number at the top.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So, then tell me, then what happens?
So you want to cram it into 0 to 1. So
Okay, well, what we're cramming into 0 to 1?
0 to 260,
Which is what?
which is how is the x and y positions between the paddle and the very top
Well, it's the y position
Well,
of
y.
the what?
of the ball.
That's right. So,
Yeah.
which makes a lot of sense, right? Because at the top, there's whatever y position,
Yeah.
and the bottom, it's another y position of the ball.
Yeah.
Basically, and it's what we call linear, so it goes from one thing, like little by little to the thing. So, anyways, that's way too confusing. Stop me next time.
Yeah.
Stop your phone. Stop
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
It's weird. Okay, I'm getting weird. Okay, so so that makes sense, right? Because the y position of the ball at the top could be something, and the y position of the ball at the bottom could be something. And if
Yeah.
you set this cram 0 to 1 with this normalized number, then you can basically make it so that when the ball's at the top, it's 0, and
Yeah.
the ball's hitting the paddle, it's 1.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So point to us to where this happens, where it says set.
Over here.
That's right. Okay. So we took the y position, and we minus 160 y.
Because that would make it from 0 to 100. And then you just divide it by minus 0.
Okay, wait. Time out. Time out. Can we have a timeout?
Yeah.
Can I put you on timeout?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
So 160 does what first? I don't think you quite
160
got that right. Minus 160.
Minus 160 of the y position.
The ball at the top, what?
0.
That's right, exactly. So y position minus 160. That point to it. No, I didn't say circle it. I didn't say spaz out around it. Did I say spaz out around it?
No.
Okay. No. Point to it. So the y position minus 160 means that at the top. So once you put the ball at the top, don't just stop it and put the ball at the top. It's at the top. At the top. Oh, it doesn't calculate. But anyways, take our word for it. At the top, cram 1 0 0 to 1 or normalize is 0, right? At the top.
Yeah.
Right? And then what's this multiplied by negative 0.0038?
It's just multiplying it by the. I don't myself don't quite understand it. It's the thing it's multiply.
You sure? You sure you don't understand?
Yeah.
You understand everything. What if we multiplied it by 10 billion?
It would go a lot faster.
All right. So the multiplied bit 0.0038 is the same. Is exactly that. Cram 0 to 1. So even though it's 0 at the top, right? By the time it gets to the paddle, the y position or the cram 0 to 1 then becomes equal to like
100.
Like 260 or something like that.
Yeah.
Right? Wasn't it 260?
Oh yeah.
So we just got to change that number 260 to 1. That's all.
Yeah.
So we're just changing 260 to 1.
Yeah.
And so basically, you can change 260 to 1 by multiplying it by a really small number, right?
Yeah.
So tell me this. Let's drop some math on these folks. If you wanted to make 100, the number 100, into 1, what would you multiply?
Multiply it, negative 10.
Wouldn't that be negative 1,000?
No, that would.
It'd be negative 1,000.
You times it by negative what?
No, you wouldn't. You're weird.
What?
No, sorry. You multiply by a small number, right?
Yeah.
A thing. So if you wanted to make 10, I don't think they need to see this. I don't think folks really care about all this.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll drive the point home. Drop some math. You times it by 0.01. What is that right?
Oh yeah.
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 Right? So it's how many decimals? Okay. If it's 0.01, then 1,000. How do you turn 1,000 into
0.001
Wow.
divided by 0.01.
In the math. Look at the big brain on the sun. Okay. So that basically this makes the y position to a number between 0 and 1. Let's make a little comment. I like comments. Should we
Yeah.
do a comment?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do a comment. Okay. And we'll say something like make cram 0 1 to a number between. Oh wait. Sorry. We erased all that. That's bad.
Yeah.
Convert y position. You can say POS, POS, y posse, to a number num. You can say num between 0 and 1. I can say 0/1. Oh, you need to. That's more clear, huh? Good job. Okay.
Yeah.
Rocking the underscores.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So that's what that whole bit of code does, right?
Yeah.
0 to 1. Now we can easily multiply that to speed, right? Show us where.
Here.
Right. If we have that number between 0 and 1, so if speed is
20.
9 billion.
Yeah.
9 billion times 0 is how much?
9 billion times 0 is 0.
And 9 billion times 1 is how much?
9 billion.
9 billion. So it's going to change depending on where the ball is between a number between 0 and 9 billion, right?
Yeah.
So whatever we set the speed to, at the top it'll still be pretty close to 0, and at the bottom the speed will be close to the full speed, right?
Yeah.
And then explain that direction to us once more time.
The direction is making it so it
Direction
goes.
going in?
Yeah,
Is it
up or
actually
down.
Direction?
Not quite. It's if it's going up or down.
Right. Well, explain it. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting. I like to be disruptive. I'm disruptive. Okay. Explain to us why. What direction this?
Direction makes it so if it's 1, it'll be going up,
Yeah.
and if it's -1, it'll be going down.
So to go down, we need a what kind of number? We need to change y by.
A negative
That's
number.
right. It's got to get less, right?
Yeah.
And to go up, it's got to be what?
A positive number.
Are you sure?
1.
Yeah, positive number. No, you're right.
Yeah.
Right. It's got to be positive to go up, right? 'Cause it's
Yeah.
got to be adding to itself, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Okay. So I think we're there. I think this was a nice one. It's a little bit shorter, but really more complicated things.
Yeah.
Okay, let's bounce. Nice.
There.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Should we wrap it up?
Yep.
Have a good summary. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to say goodbye to Dusk?
Bye, Dusk.
Let's see what Dusk is doing.
I think she's just sleeping.
She's just chilling. What's Dusk doing? What are you doing, Dusk? She's just chilling. Okay, say
Sleeping.
goodbye to Dusk.
Bye, Dusk.
Hello, Dusk.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.